The Mottarone cable car disaster stands as a profoundly tragic event in recent Italian history. It serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences when safety is compromised. This catastrophe unfolded on May 23, 2021. It was a day that forever altered the lives of many and deeply impacted a nation. The incident occurred on the scenic cable car line connecting Stresa, a town on the shores of Lake Maggiore, to the summit of Mottarone Mountain in the Piedmont region of Italy. This route was a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. The disaster tragically claimed the lives of 14 individuals. These innocent lives were lost in a devastating moment of mechanical failure and human oversight. The sheer scale of the loss sent shockwaves throughout the Italian community and beyond. It ignited a period of national mourning and intense public scrutiny. The primary cause of this horrific accident was the snapping of the main traction cable. This sudden failure sent the cable car plunging down the mountainside, leading to an unimaginable outcome. Further investigations revealed a tragic combination of critical contributing factors. These included profound negligence, significant technical failures, and a disturbing attempt to avoid operational delays. Subsequent investigations into the Mottarone disaster unearthed a disturbing series of critical failures. These systemic shortcomings directly contributed to the catastrophic outcome. The most significant and shocking failure identified was the deliberate disablement of the cable car's emergency brake system. This revelation underscored a blatant disregard for passenger safety. The emergency brake system is a fundamental safety mechanism. It is specifically designed to engage automatically in the event of a primary cable failure, preventing uncontrolled descent. However, investigators discovered that operators had consciously and repeatedly deactivated this vital system. This was an ongoing practice that undermined the entire safety infrastructure. The motivation behind this dangerous disablement was to prevent operational delays. The operators sought to maintain a strict schedule and avoid service interruptions, prioritizing efficiency over human life. The consequence of this deliberate disablement was catastrophic. It completely removed a crucial safety mechanism, leaving passengers utterly vulnerable when the primary cable failed. Beyond the brake system, the investigation also highlighted severe issues with the maintenance of the cable itself. The snapped traction cable was found to have been poorly maintained for an extended period. Detailed examinations of the broken cable revealed significant evidence of corrosion and excessive wear. These findings indicated a long-term neglect of essential upkeep. The state of the cable pointed directly to inadequate or ignored regular inspections. It also suggested a systemic failure in adhering to routine maintenance protocols. This extensive maintenance neglect was a critical factor in the disaster. It significantly contributed to the cable's weakened state, ultimately leading to its breaking point. The disaster unfolded with terrifying rapidity, leaving no chance for intervention. It was a sudden and brutal culmination of ignored warnings and compromised safety. The catastrophic event was triggered when the main traction cable snapped. This occurred just as the cable car was nearing the summit of Mottarone Mountain. Immediately upon the cable's failure, the cable car began to plummet uncontrollably down the steep mountainside. It gathered immense speed as it descended towards the ground below. In its terrifying descent, the car tragically collided with a pylon. Following this impact, it crashed catastrophically onto the forested terrain. The force of the final impact was utterly devastating. It was a scene of unimaginable destruction and immediate loss. All but one occupant perished immediately in the catastrophic crash. The lives of 13 individuals were tragically extinguished in an instant. Amidst the unimaginable devastation, there was one miraculous survivor, a 5-year-old boy. He alone lived through the horrific ordeal. The young survivor was critically injured, but against all odds, he miraculously survived. His story became a poignant symbol of both profound loss and enduring hope. The Mottarone cable car disaster brought forth a profound wave of grief and widespread public outrage across Italy. The nation demanded answers and accountability for such a preventable tragedy. The extensive investigation that followed swiftly led to legal consequences. Several individuals directly involved in the cable car's operation and maintenance were arrested. Among those charged were the cable car's owner, its director, and the maintenance manager. Their alleged roles in the systemic failures were placed under intense scrutiny. This tragic event starkly exposed a deeply disturbing underlying issue. It revealed a dangerous prioritization of profit and operational efficiency over the fundamental safety of passengers. The disaster served as a devastating illustration of how complacency and economic pressures can tragically undermine critical safety protocols. It highlighted the profound responsibility held by those who manage public transport systems. The Mottarone tragedy is now a somber case study in the critical importance of rigorous safety standards. It underscores the absolute necessity of unwavering adherence to maintenance regulations. This disaster prompted a widespread review of safety procedures across similar infrastructure throughout Italy and beyond. It sparked a vital conversation about accountability in public service. The memory of the 14 lives lost serves as a perpetual reminder. It reinforces the paramount importance of never compromising on safety, for the human cost is simply too high. The ongoing legal proceedings seek to ensure that justice is served for the victims and their families. They also aim to establish a precedent for corporate and individual responsibility in such catastrophic events. Ultimately, the Mottarone cable car disaster represents more than just a single catastrophic accident. It stands as a chilling testament to the dangers of systemic negligence and the dire need for constant vigilance in ensuring public safety.